Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Timonium Racetrack here on Sunday. It is the 27th of August, 2023. Gonna look at the 8th race from Timonium, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 8th from Timonium, which is a good allowance race. It's going for a purse $60,000. Race for 3-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 6 horses going to the bull ring, the distance of ground of about 1,300 meters, or the distance of ground of about 6.5 furlongs on the Timonium main track. 1,300 meters, about 6.5 furlongs. And my top selection here, I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the number 6 horse, Back in the Woods, 6145 for me in the superfecta. 6145 super, top selection 6 horse, Back in the Woods. This 4-year-old given by Flashback here. Jose Corrales trains, gets Angel Cruz up in the saddle. The horse's most recent outing came the 2nd of July at Laurel, 6 furlongs and an optional 55 claimer. And the horse somebody had that day, and he had to grind it out that day, but he stalked all the way around the race course a little bit wide. When he got to the top of the lane, he grinded it out, and he got his way to the front, and he got the job done. An 84 Buyer, that was a very good, strong run. He's making his Timonium Bull Rings debut today. Shouldn't be a problem. He could be forwardly paced, has a lot of speed. I'm expecting to really run a good race and win today. 2 back, he ran an allowance race 70,000 at Laurel, 1 mile 9th of June. He put a 6 by 14.25 lengths that day. And he was on the front end for most of the race up until about 2 furlongs from home. That's when he got really leg weary. He got overtaken late. I just don't think he's a 1 mile horse. And then at Laurel, 5.5 off the turf in the King Leatherbury in April. He finished 4th by 8 lengths that day. He was setting the pace, get a little bumpy that day early on, and then he just kind of hit the wall. Very tough horses there. He wasn't keeping up. And then 2 weeks prior at Laurel, 5.5 and off 55 on the lawn. He finished 5th by 3.25 lengths. Again, wide post, right? He had the lead at a split portion in the top of the lane, but then just completely crumbled. Just not that kind of horse. He's won twice this year. Once last time out at Laurel, and once off the bench in a allowance race for 77,000 at Laurel at the end of February, winning by 2.25 lengths on the front end, a little bit wide, but he really took off clear. Coming here has some speed. He's a very likely winner. I think the one horse you have to use on the ticket also, All Love Josie for Xavier Perez, won an allowance race for 70,000 at Laurel, going 3/4 earlier this month, quite nicely. Only had 3 other rivals, but it was still a very good run. The races at Charlestown before that, he just never could really keep up. He got beat by a slightly faster horse, but coming here off some decent runs that could definitely win against these horses with the Buyer numbers, I'm going to use him on the ticket also. But to recap my selection for the 8th from Timonium, I'm going to take the 6 horse, Back in the Woods. Give kudos to the 1 horse, All Love Josie. 6145 super, 6-1 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.